Sometimes when an accreditation organization like URAC is changing some standards but not other standards, one of the things that can happen is that references from one standard to another standard can get out of whack. It's hard to catch them all, particularly in complicated sets of standards like health plan. We have lots of different modules, at least several different modules. Well, it's happened. The current version of health plan, P MR 3, that's the Member Relations Standard number 3, just for health plans, refers to the communications plan required by Core 22. Well, as you may have read in another blog post of mine from a few months ago, when the core standards were revised in 2007 and 2008, Core 23 and 22, or 22 and 21, got smushed together into one communications standard instead of two. Core 22 used to require a communications plan. The required communications plan, however, dropped out in the consolidation of Core 21 and 22. And so what do you do now? This is the first time I've seen a reference, you might say, to a required communications plan, and I don't see where it's required. Well, our recommendation is to treat it as required. My reading of the standards does not indicate that a communications plan is required, but because PMR3 does reference a communications plan, probably a good idea to assume that at least one or more of the reviewers are likely to see this as still a requirement. So now, what is a communications plan if you don't already have one? One possibility that's not a bad idea is to simply gather up all of your communications policies and procedures into one big document, put a cover sheet on it, say communications plan, and that way your policies and procedures never conflict with your communications plan because they are the same. That would be fine. And then what's in your communications plan? Well, everything that's in that's in Core 21, and everything in those first PMR standards 1 through, in fact, it could be all the way through PMR 1 through 10. Make sure all of those things are wrapped up in your policies and procedures that deal with how you deal with communications, and that can be your communications plan. Enough on this subject. Just because it's not apparent from the standards how to deal with this anomaly, we thought it'd be worth letting you know how we think you ought to deal with it.